So, a romance film where we're expected to believe genuine chemistry between Seth Rogen and Charlie Theron. That sounds like a bit of a gamble.
Is that the word you chose to replace Longshot? Sorry, I'm just not feeling cute today.
Oh,
I mean,
that's so sad.
Not that I ever feel
Alexa.
This story is based on a... What's the romantic underdog? Is that Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
So he's the romantic underdog.
Yeah.
So, I'm so not with it today. The story is based on a romantic underdog who is played by Seth Rogen. What's his character's name?
I feel like he definitely has one, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, we'll figure it out later.
We'll call him Bob from Monsters vs Aliens for now.
And it's his relationship with the presidential candidate, and it turns out...
so hard to say.
Turns out they had history.
Basically, they were in school, they did history together.
She used to babysit him. It's that kind of movie.
Yeah, we had to sort of prove our age to get into this one. A lot of guys with tissues.
Oh god. So this movie is basically to see if they can maintain the relationship with both social and political pressures.
Oh my god, does that sound like the sponsorship of the video? Guys, I'm very excited. We've got a new brand deal with Adidas, funnily enough, and they've actually sent me this here to unbox in front of everyone. So if we... I'll try and do it in front of the camera.
Is that a bill?
So it looks like they sent us...
A bill?
A bill for the rent. That was very nice. A glass. that'll go down well. Oh, this was really nice of them actually. Some new shoes. So these came in the box and they're really nice actually. They're more gym shoes than anything. I don't know why we have gym shoes. If anyone knows Jim, we can get him back to him as soon as possible. So I'll leave the link to Amazon in the link below, so you can go check out their channel. Right, so Seth Rogen, obviously very funny. You know what he's like. He plays his character in a very underdoggy kind of way, both socially and physically. I realise now that's not me calling him ugly, but he's beautiful on the inside, and that's what matters. That's a really nice set of lungs, actually. However, he's somewhat typecast in everything he does nowadays, because he seems to sort of always play the same sort of character he's an underdog in these sort of respects in one way or another, and he overcomes this. But I didn't particularly mind in this film because I thought he was really good. If it was just the same old, then I might have been a bit frustrated with it. Yeah, that's all for his character today.
The other main character is played by Charlie Theron. Did I butcher the last name or did I get it right?
I don't know how to say her last name.
Okay.
Just call her Charlie Thursday for now.
Charlie Friday. I didn't think she'd work well, but she's actually very good, and her and Seth Rogen...
Don't make it any less obvious that you're reading off a screen right in front of you.
And her and Seth...
Basically!
Her and Seth Rogen have a lot of chemistry on screen.
I thought you said they had history. Do you want to make up the mind about what subject they do? So, in terms of the strengths of this film, it definitely had a lot more strengths than weaknesses. I'll let you take the main strength of it.
Sorry, film low.
Yeah, it's just my side hose. Oh, who's Team Snapchat, eh?
On the messages you got. So the strength... It's alright, I message you sometimes. Stop being dramatic. The strength of this film are the humour. It's very funny. And they've got some great references to pop culture. For example, they do a lot of references to Game of Thrones. They actually show a scene from season 7 in Game of Thrones, so there's a little bit of a spoiler in there.
Well, they didn't even give a spoiler warning, so I was kind of angry at them. I'm actually only on season 2 of Prison Break, so I was a bit miffed when I saw it, but what can you do? It also has a lot of Avengers, like does the old Wakanda Forever at one point, which I thought was very good. There's a spider on the table. Oh, he's well cute.
Please kill it.
Do you reckon if he bites me...
Matthew.
I don't want to kill him.
Oh, why is he coming near me?
It's alright, we'll just... Alright, oh, we don't know why Adidas sent us these. Go on, mate, get on there. That was funny. So the story,
Are you reading the screen there, alright?
mate, I'm the editor. I can edit out what I want. I'll edit your words to make you say something like.
I think Hitler did nothing wrong.
So yeah, in terms of the story, it's quite unexpected, and it takes the will they won't they kind of thing on a whole new level. And sort of brings in today's sort of social problems, which I think some romances try to sort of go into, but I think this one just does it more successfully, and you really like I don't care about politics, but this made me care about politics and their relationship. So I think the film did that really well. I mean, it doesn't have a particularly amazing story. It's very basic, but it does what it needs to do, which is good.
The side characters, Seth Rogen's breast. Oh, Matt, can you do this one, please?
Yeah. Seth Rogen's breasts, apparently, are also in this film. We just said we're not going to make fun of him physically, Chloe. I'd just like to take this moment to say that me and Chloe are very against shaming in the physical sense, and I think you need to do an apology video. So Seth Rogen's friend was a breath of fresh air in this film and sort of added a bit of... I mean, he didn't really need any comic relief, but he was there for sort of extra comic relief in another way. And he was also someone who was always there for Seth Rogen. So I like that. And also Bob Odenkirk, or Saul in Breaking Bad. He's always good in whatever he's in, so he was a nice little character to play the presidency. And I'd say the final strength is sort of the emotions, and it really makes us go through a wheel of emotions. And usually in comedies it's mostly just like a few laughs, I sort of care about what's going on. But this one really made me want them to get together. And when it didn't look like they were, it was a bit like, ah.
It's very intense as well, some of the scenes.
Yeah.
Obviously, because she's a president, she's under a lot of threats and stuff, and it was quite good that they incorporated that into the movie. The
ending's quite feel good as well. I was like, yes. In terms of weaknesses, go on, I'll let you take this first one because I don't know what you're on about.
I put the sex scenes as a weakness. There was a lot of them.
There was not enough graphic imagery.
It was too graphic, and I just didn't need to see them have sex that much. Can I say this?
I'll say it and I'll just say it if you can't.
Right. It was when she was on the bed and they were just doing some passionate kissing and you thought, oh, this is going to be so sweet and it's going to be some vanilla sex. Oh no, she turns around and she says bend me over and do it from behind and smack my ass. And we were just sat there you're supposed to be the president, and it was very bizarre. That scene in particular I thought a bit out of character, but I think now I'm thinking about it, maybe it's supposed to make her seem more like a human, like a normal person rather than...
Humanises her basically.
Yeah.
I'd also sort of say the pacing was a bit of a weakness because it starts off slowly, then out of nowhere they're hitting it off, then it sort of accelerates, and I think it would have been better if it was more gradual, but that's just a little nitpick. I'd say another weakness is sort of, I guess, the predictability of it, or just the lack of sort of downhill moments, because there's a small part of the film where it's oh, it looks like they're not going to get together, and then that's quickly overturned, and it doesn't have the same romance story arc of it going like that. It's more just which I guess is a positive, it's a bit of a change, but I don't know, I feel like if there was more stakes for their relationship, it would have felt more. But I don't know. That's just a little nitpick.
How do you like your steak?
I would have to say medium rare.
Yeah,
if I can't find it, then that's just how I like it. So in terms of the final verdict, go on. I'll let you go first.
No, you go first.
Oh my god, you're gonna interrupt me.
No, no.
I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was really good. It's one of the best rom-coms I've seen in ages. I don't really watch rom-coms that much, and I went into this thinking this is probably not going to be that good, and I was like, oh, that surprised me. I really enjoyed myself there. Had a lot of chemistry between them, and that's the main thing. It was also really funny, so I had a good time. What about yourself, madam?
I gave it a 5. Not because of it was impressive.
The spider was on your face.
Okay. Not because like it was an impressive film or it was one of the best films I've seen this year. I gave it a 5 because the type of film that it is, it impressed me in that sense. Like you said,
The film wasn't impressive, but it
No,
impressed me.
it wasn't like visually impressive or like the acting wasn't perfect. It was just one of those. It was a really impressive rom-com, and I've not seen a rom-com in many years that I actually enjoyed. And
It did well what it set out to do.
So I get for a rom-com a 5.
Brilliant. Well, this was a very short review. But
Not
yeah,
much to say about it. It's just
a good film. Anyway, so as usual, I'm actually going to start doing a giveaway. So comment
they're
below.
giving me away.
Yeah, literally. We're going to be giving Chloe away. And yeah, so just comment below if you would like Chloe for the weekend. It will cost you $6,000 US.
Is that how much I'm worth?
On the black market, yeah. Anyway, guys, if this video actually gets 2 likes, then
No. Thumbnails.